welcome back to episode 5 of Let's Play Ostriv Alpha 3. So, remember how last episode I said that it wasn't going to let me get all these cows because I didn't have enough money? Well, this currently says I have negative 742 gold, and if you look down here in our cow pasture, it's looking a little full. That's because we have 34 cows. So I don't know how that happened, if that is an intentional game mechanic or just something strange that occurred, but now we've got a bunch of cows, and our friend in the slaughterhouse is about to be pretty busy. So let's give him some help right here. Hire someone else to come on in. Our weaver's workshop is hard at work, making some textiles from our hemp. And that's a builder I clicked on, not the actual building. Now the tailor's workshop is going to be able to make clothing from the textile right here. That's almost ready. Now we can't give these people financial help because we literally don't have any money. So let's hope they figure themselves out right here. This guy is still here. I think he's about to leave. These are all looking fine. Oh, we don't have any working in this warehouse. Gonna hire someone there. We have a bunch of vacancies available. Let's go ahead and run this. So now these people are saying there's not a whole lot of variety in their food. Well, we're about to slaughter a bunch of cows. And our friend of the carpentry is building a plow for this farm up here. No, it's a chicken coop, I'm sorry. For this farm right here. It's almost ready to go. Now, we have 3 fields that are going to start being rotated here. This plow should be almost done. He's in the middle of building it. That's just about complete. Yep, and that is, so that's going to come right up here, and they're going to get to work plowing this. But I just saw messages that our tailor's workshop is done. So, as always, we're going to set this up the way we want it to be. Yeah, who even cares about that anymore? Let's get a man in here. And now we have our textile. We can have some clothing start being made. Now, what we might see happen here, because all of these people are saying there's not enough variety, some of these families might move out. If that happens, we'll get new families with a bunch of money and new food that we won't have to worry about for a while. But no, we have a messenger. Let's see what these guys have. Everything we don't need, except we have potatoes. So, yeah, we can sell them some potatoes. Let's sell. It's kind of a low price for potatoes, actually, but let's sell them 1,000. Flour, how are we looking on flour? We really don't have much, so that's fine. We don't need cows, that's for sure. How are horses looking? They're not breeding yet, probably because we don't have any tack, but we can't make any tack until we have saddles. How's our tannery looking? All right, we almost have enough hides to start this batch. Once this batch starts, it will be several months until it's ready. But now all these families are complaining they don't have enough food variety. They got plenty of money. Most of them do, at least. Some of these older families definitely have a lot. Okay, cart parking is all good to go. We can order some carts to go here. This tannery is just about ready to get underway here. Yep, they've got pretty much everything they need for the batch except salt, I believe. And I don't think we have very much salt. No, we currently have no salt. Are these guys selling salt? They are not. So this batch is going to have to wait until they have quite a bit of salt. And they just don't have that quite yet. Unemployed. All these jobs and you're unemployed. I don't understand how that's possible. But nevertheless, I did not... Did I activate these? I did. So why are they not... Okay, they are. They skipped... No, they did not skip plowing. Why are these not... These fields should have been plowed. Maybe we missed the plowing season. That's unfortunate. And I think we need to have more people coming in and doing this anyway. Yeah, we'll be okay. This is kind of a weird situation we found ourselves in. We're out of wood. There's only one guy who wants to work at the forestry right now. Is this still... No, it's 100%. Now, why in the world do we still have our... We have that set to 100% now. We spread that thin on people? We might be. Alright, well, can't build anything until... Okay, now he's got a partner. That's fine. That's good. So we can get a log. They can start getting all of that under control here. And we're going to need these people to get some more food pretty quick. We still... Okay, now this is down to 20. That's good. So we have quite a bit of beef and hides available here. People are buying those. Buying clothes, because we have clothes that are being produced by our friend in the tailor's workshop. That's all good. Potatoes here. Not a whole lot of salt. So if I had to guess, I think some of these are going to be moving out soon. That's just the way it goes sometimes in this game. I'm sure someone will be irritated with me in the comments about not managing effectively, but that's just the way it goes. Salt. Is it going to let me buy salt without having any money? Let's find out. I think it might. That's interesting. How much charcoal do we have? Is that something we can sell? Oh, we have a bunch of charcoal. That's fine, yeah. We can sell 2,000 to these guys. Don't have any shoes yet. We will get there eventually. Okay, the leather is still going to be waiting on the salt to get here. Okay. Yeah, they are on their way with some of this salt. That's all well and good. These people are still complaining about not having variety, but no one's moved out yet. They've got some stuff. Not as much as they probably would like. So how are our fields looking up here? They're in the middle of sowing that. They've sown that, and they've sown that. That's looking good. Now our oil workshop is finished being built. Set this up. Again, it doesn't really matter. It's pretty inconsequential anymore. We already have so many open vacancies. We don't have any sunflowers yet, but when we harvest these sunflowers, we're going to need to have someone working here so we can make some oil. And people like to cook with that, I guess. So this bridge is done, which means we can start putting stuff on this side. Now it is a little late for fishing. Let's see if we can build a boatyard. Yeah, we'll put the boatyard there. Then we can put a fishing dock. Will that fit here? No, it says uneven terrain. Okay. We'll leave a little bit of space there. We'll put a fishing dock there. We'll just have one of those that will operate. Hopefully that will be finished. Okay. Can't find wood. Well, they're working on that right now, good sir. They got plenty of bark. Firewood is in stock at one of these, I believe. No, they're getting firewood. All right, that's all well and good. These still have not bred, probably because we don't have any tack yet. We're getting there. We just need salt. Now we should have... Oh, it let us buy salt without having money. That's strange. We've had someone die of old age. So remember, I think it was episode 1 when I was talking about how you have to have a burial plot? Well, let's build a burial plot for this old woman here. Now, you can put these pretty much anywhere. They're very small. Let's go ahead. It's kind of hard to see just because it's a wooden cross. Let's go ahead and put right in front of the town hall just because I have nowhere else to go. We'll put one plot right there. And these are insta-build things. So that's fine. You can stack these pretty close if you're careful with how you do the positioning. Put one more there because once one goes, there's going to be a couple more that are going to follow. Because remember, we had a couple older people here. So I'll just put one more. Fortunately, these don't cost any resources here. Alright, so that's 4. My original thought that we might have to have churches for services apparently is not required yet. That text still at the bottom says that. Now if we zoom in here, oh, it's a little fast. You see we have a little headstone and it has her name and the years that she lived. And then these will be populated as soon as the rest of these people die. But that's enough of that. These guys are about to get another log. Let's help them out a little bit. We can get rid of some of these builders. We only have a couple things in the works being built now. But it is about to be time to have some more houses. So we have some more people to help build these things. We won't be able to build a whole lot of these just quite yet. That's fine. We'll set this up right here. Make sure that's centered. Hold down shift so we can multi-place. That's fine, right there. Remember, we have this other building here. Now, you know what? Let's remove that. We'll try that again. Let's try to squeeze this in a little bit more, because we have that building down there. Okay. There. That'll work. It's a little tight, but it doesn't matter that much. So those houses will be built after our boatyard and our fishing dock. This is waiting on wood. We can go ahead and raise the wage on our forestry a little bit. Try to entice some men to start working there so we can get some wood. Now we've got a lot of this. We can go down to one person in each of these smithies for a little bit here. And this guy is still doing his job at the windmill. Got one guy here, two guys here. We really, at this point, probably only need one here. We can get rid of the man working here. And we can get rid of him and hire him with a woman. So now we have all 5 men working at the forestry. Now we're cooking. We got plenty of stuff going on here. Looking good. I really want these horses to breed so we can do something with them. That's one of the exciting new features of Alpha 3. Along with our lime kiln and our lime works and our mining camp. But as soon as we have these bridges built over here, then we can actually put mining camps and such over here and have this be a little mining area. Maybe put a couple houses over here as well for some of our miners. But we can't do that until we have this all done. So we'll just have to wait for those guys, unfortunately. These are all ready to go. So what is this guy waiting on? Oh, he's getting drinking water. Okay, we'll get you drinking water. Go back to work. Buying food. All right, well, he's going to go do his thing. These people are out of food because they don't have any money. Unemployed. All right, well, let's make some adjustments to our economy here. Now, we are making money hand over fist. So we're going to lower our rent a little bit. So we're making plenty of money with local sales. We can actually, I'm going to lower this down a decent bit. Keep our local sales where that's at, but the rent lowering will help people out a little bit. It'll kind of decrease the rate at which these people run out of money. This bridge is almost ready. They just have to finish building. Then once that's done, they can go on and build our boatyard and our fishing dock. Hopefully those will be finished before the river's ice over. We can get some guys fishing. I think the chances of that are probably, at this point, slim to none. Let's check what this messenger's got for us. Demanding shoes, wheat, and chicken eggs, offering salt, lime, pigs, and potatoes. We don't need potatoes, but I'm probably willing to bet we're going to need salt. Salt should be in one of these. Yep, 1,600. Well, apparently since this game doesn't care about money, we can just go ahead and buy a whole bunch of salt. And we'll buy some lime as well. Actually, there might be a cutoff for how much it'll let you go negative, so let's not tempt fate too bad here. We don't have shoes because we haven't built a shoeman's workshop or whatever it's called. Shoemaker's workshop, I'm sorry. Because we don't have any leather yet. So this guy should, we have all this salt, he should be able to get some salt. So I wonder why he's not getting salt. So he says he's working, but he's not getting... Is that lime that it needs? That must be lime. That must be. I can't remember how much. 500. You know what? I'm going to feel really dumb if that's actually lime. I bet you anything it is. So our boatyard is coming along. Looks like we have one guy taking rest and guys working right here. Hopefully this will get done soon because then we can hire someone to build the boats. I don't think we're going to need... No, we don't need anyone working at the thatchery right now, so you can go do something else. Free up some space for men to build things. Alright, so boatyard. Again, I always have to check this. I really wish that could be automatic, but unfortunately it's not. So we have one guy working at the boatyard. Eventually I'm going to want to put another bridge, if I can, connecting these two so he doesn't have to go all the way around, but I don't think the game's going to let me do that with these space requirements. So we need this fishing dock to get built pretty soon, or that means we could have prioritized the houses instead. So let's see, is anyone looking for jobs? No, they are not. Messenger. Pig, iron, horse, lime, charcoal, horse tack. I think no, we're waiting on leather for the horse tack. Flour, we can't really sell. Iron, we are going to need. So we actually don't have much leeway here. What's our iron stock looking like? Let's slow this down so this guy doesn't leave. Iron. Oh, we only have 13 oak. We're going to need some. Well, we're also going to need lime. Alright, so see, this is tanning until February. That's what we want to see. It was waiting on lime. I believe it was waiting on... Okay, 200 lime. That's not too bad. So let's go ahead and buy iron. I don't want to go below negative 1,000 because I feel like that might be an arbitrary point at which it will get angry with me. So let's just do that. Lime, we still have plenty of. Horses, I guess, just aren't ever going to breed until we have tack. So that's fine. They're still gathering resources here. These guys are going to work, bringing in a wagon. I love the little details in this game. It's always fun to watch. This guy is supplying his wood. Come on, I would love to have this done in time to get at least one boat built so the guy can fish in November. But I don't think we're going to get there. We'll see. We can come back to that. Let's check these people out. Okay, they're just poor, but they have money. They're out of food. They will have food soon enough, don't you worry. They're gathering crops in the field. Let's check on how these crops are doing. Okay. Those are being harvested. That's fine. We only have these people working here, but that's no matter. All right, our iron is here. Plenty of salt, plenty of lime. People are already drawing off of this iron, so it's a good thing we got that. All right, this fishing dock is coming along quite fast. So what we're going to do as soon as this is done, I don't know if we're going to be able to finish this before, because I think these guys are probably going to go all sleep at the same time, which is not ideal. We're getting there. We might be fine. Cows are still looking good, except hay reserves are getting kind of low, but they have plenty out front. So those should be resupplied. It's only going to let me do that. That'll be okay. Hopefully. This is just about done. Alright, order boats. So now our guy working in the boatyard is going to be building boats. He's got enough wood to build one. We'll get this guy set up. We're not going to make any dried fish because that takes a bunch of salt. That's fine. Go ahead and hire a man to work here in the fishing dock because that boat is just about done. And our boat maker is rowing the boat on over here. Now we just need someone to work, and we have this guy left as soon as the boat showed up. All right, well, that's not ideal. So he's going to sleep for a while. Let's see if we can get somebody else to come in while he's taking rest, because we're going to have a second boat pretty soon. Now, if they can fish for the better part of at least a month, we'll have some fish. Yes. Now both of these guys are going to work. He's waiting on some wood to finish building this boat. So now this guy is going to go out And he's going to fish. And gradually, more and more fish will come in. I think it's only bringing in 10 per trip. This is why I don't typically like to have fish. But no matter, it is what it is. These guys are harvesting this farm. Harvesting still the sunflowers. Okay. We've got to get some people working in the farms as laborers. That might disrupt a little bit for now, but not too much choice we have in that matter. We have to get this harvested or it's going to go to waste. So we have less than one sunflower. I didn't know that was possible. So let's go ahead and cull the builders for a little bit. See if we can get some of them to go help in the farms. So they only have a month and a half to get all this done. That's a little concerning. How's our fishermen? Okay, these people have some fish. They're selling fish. That's good. That means people are getting what they want. This is looking good. Still tamed till February. And it's very important that these guys stay working here. So we're going to have to increase their wage just a little bit to make sure they don't leave. It'll cost us a little bit more money, but it'll make sure that this batch doesn't spoil, because that would definitely not be good. Smithy's looking fine. Slaughterhouse looking good. This is all well and good. We've got 3 adult bulls now. That's good. So we can go ahead and unprotect him. So he'll be the next one that gets... Actually, no, let's make him an ox and protect him. Then we can protect him, make him an ox, and then we can actually go ahead and order another plow. And then he will come down here and grab our cows, or oxen. Yep, relocating. Very good. So we have 1 adult bull that can breed. That's important. Now we can have people move in and add a little bit to our economy here. So our guy is fishing. He's still waiting on more wood. He shouldn't be waiting on wood. But no matter. We've got some fish. This market stall, yeah. Okay, so these people are getting some fish. That's good. These people just moved in. Now they are going to get work as what now? All right, these people need to get on board with collecting these crops. We don't have a whole lot of time to waste here. Okay, let's just go ahead and hire some people real quick. It's very, very important we get this. Wheat is probably all going to go to waste if these people don't hurry up and harvest. Oh, no, I did tick that. That's fine. Huh, I wonder why they're so slow. Maybe sunflowers just take a long time. Oh, they better get to work. I wonder if there's something different they're doing with these. No? It looks about the same as it always has been. Alright, well, hurry up. Get to work. Come on. It's kind of stressful. Got so much riding on this one farm. Oh, now we have our 2 boats. So now when both the guys are here at work, you'll see 2 boats out and they'll get twice as much fish, which is good. I don't think we're going to get either of these fields done, unfortunately. Well, at least we got sunflowers, so our guy working here can have something to do. So that is what it is. I don't know why they decided not to. Okay, they are getting. Yeah, see, all those crops just disappeared. They were wasted right there. So they're going to gather the last of their farmed items. The sunflowers are already over in the oil workshop, and this guy is in the process of making them 100 at a time. So now that it's snowing, we don't need these guys to work in the fish. You can't fish in winter, so we're going to get rid of these guys. They can go work somewhere else, like, I don't know, construction maybe. Let's hire these guys back here again. We have another messenger offering salt and lime. Let's go ahead and buy some more salt. You never know how much salt you might need. You never know how much lime you might need, but lime's kind of expensive. So let's check and see how much buckwheat we have. Nothing from that farm. We've got 294 here, 400 here. Now we shouldn't really get rid of too much of this. Let's see. No, it's hardly even worth it. How much lime do we have here? Nothing here. We have the trading post. I have 300 still. That's okay. That's fine. This will be okay until February. That's all right. So we just needed the salt. No, we can wait. That'll be okay. So they're going to get to work. Can lower this back down to 100%. That'll be fine. No reason to pay them a whole bunch of money anymore. Get these houses built. These horses. Oh, so the horses did breed without tack. I was wrong. That's fine. So we can't make these draft horses quite yet. We have to get a few more horses in, so we don't need to worry about that. Our friend in the carpentry is already doing his thing. We have carts here. We have carts here. We have room for another cart. Let's order a cart. We have carts here. He's going to have to repair these soon. We can go ahead and slow this down for just a little bit. Now this bridge is done. So we can go ahead and make another bridge. Put that right there. We can go ahead and just expedite that, because now, new family settling, that's good. More people to work. We can do a stone mining camp. So this produces stone and limestone from nearby deposits. Yeah, it's not going to let us do this until this bridge is built, unfortunately. Wonder, can we get over here to this one? We probably can. But I want to put this on this island here. That'll be fine. We can worry about that later. All right, how are we doing over here? All right, well, I'll tell you what we don't need is we don't need 5 women working here in the winter when there's nothing to do, so we can get rid of them. Incentivize other things. We have people chopping wood. That's good. Eventually, this whole forest area here will be depleted by this thing, and then we'll have to build another forestry probably over here. Maybe up here somewhere. Oh, more messengers. Offering chickens, demanding sunflowers and lime. Well, we can't really sell any of that to you, unfortunately. This bridge is almost ready. So we can slow this down. Yeah, this is just about complete. Finish that. All right, that bridge is done. So let's go ahead and build our stone mining camp. We can do one of these numbers right here. Uneven terrain. Okay. You're going to let me put this anywhere? Anywhere? I don't want to put it right there. All right. That's fine right there. I want to see if we can get mining before the end of this episode. That would be nice. Well, while they're working on that, this batch should be finished next month. I believe it will finish at exactly when this changes over to February right here. That's fine, looking good. Our sunflower oil, should be already for sale, and it looks like they sold all of it. Did we have any of this in the granary? No. Okay, that must have been purchased already. Okay, so they're starting to build this. Resources are all collected, so this should be a pretty quick build. Yeah, except these guys have to go all the way across the map to deliver all this. That's the one downside of having your village be kind of spread out like this, but don't worry, as it gets bigger, we can have more resources available elsewhere. As February comes around, that's going to be the last month of winter, and then when March rolls around, we can hire our friends back at the fishing dock. Let's see what happens with this batch of leather here when it turns into February. This might not actually happen at the start of February. Might be a week or two into it based on the progress bar here. Yeah, and that's exactly what it's going to be. This is still looking fine. No leather, of course, because the leather is almost ready. This is going rather slow. Although all they have to do now is build. So this should be pretty soon. Yeah, I can see they're putting the building together now. A little bit more. This might actually be done by the time the ground thaws, which would be ideal. And it looks like we're going to get our wish. So this is all finished. Let's slow this down. All right. So it looks like we have to order carts. And it's going to produce stone and limestone. Let's go ahead and hire a couple workers. Order a couple carts. Yeah, let's just go ahead and order 4 carts. We'll see. Yep, okay. Let's give him a hand building these carts. Let's see what these people, if it even hires anyone. How's our batch looking? Almost ready? Okay. See, has anyone been hired over here? No, not quite yet. These guys should be... He's repairing a cart. They should start building pretty quick here. Supplying resources. Okay, that's all good. There's not an option for that for this. So that's fine. This farm is going to be set up good right here. Got hemp, wheat, buckwheat, potatoes, and more wheat. That's looking fine. We have 2 plows, looking good. This farm has 1 plow. We're going to be growing hemp, buckwheat, and wheat this year. Anyone hired here? No, not yet. Well, I'll tell you what we can do. So we can get a couple of these guys out of the forestry. It's almost the end of February. Our batch is just about ready. And as soon as this is ready, then our horse tack will be able to be built in our saddlery because they'll have leather. Yep, and there's 500 pieces of leather right there. Good to go. And these guys are going to start on the next batch. And we're thawing out, which means we're just about out of time for this episode, but this one's been a little short so far, so we're going to keep going just a little bit and see if we can get some guys working here. And no guys are working here yet. Let's see, are they still building carts? Resting, of course. All right, well, it's looking good. We've got plenty in the granary here. They're supplying all of this. That's looking fine. We're plowing this field. Is this already planted? It shouldn't be. No, those are just weeds. Okay, that's fine. All right, let's see if our friends have... No, now they're building mining carts. Very good. Cart is ordered. Why are these guys not working here? See if we can incentivize them to come work over here. Do we have any extra builders we can spare? Oh, yeah. We only have 1 more house being built. No, you 3 can go do something else. Like go work in the mining camp. No? Okay, well, I'll tell you what. We have 3 boats. We can hire 3 fishermen. That'll be fine. Can we spare anyone over here? Okay, we should probably keep this guy. Keep this woman. Guess we do need 2 guys here. Don't have any men working here. No, we can't just turn off men for the farm. This guy, we don't have any sunflower right now, so we actually don't need him to be in there. Still going to need these guys, still need those guys. I don't think we're going to need 2 of these guys. Let's see, do we need 2 here? I guess technically yes. Don't need a wagon shed quite yet, so that's fine. I wonder why no one's working here yet. Alright, well, we're going to get rid of that guy. And we're going to limit the number of laborers that can work here to 5. Let's see if that helps us out at all. Man, nobody wants to work in the mining camp. I didn't realize it was that bad. Is there any other men we can... Okay, we have a male farm manager. I wonder, can we replace him with a woman? Okay, so now you notice I just caught this. It says need at least one chapel per 100 plus population. That's a new mechanic. So we're going to go down here. We're going to put a chapel. We just need to put this ideally near the houses because I think people go here during their rest times. See if there's a decent spot to put this. I could try right here, maybe. So that'll get built. So, okay, religious needs are set. It's not built yet. Huh. That's strange. Well, we have 2 houses available with no one moved in, but I think that's because this chapel wasn't built. So let's see if these people move in now. I really want to get at least one person working in this camp before I send you guys off today. Let's see if we can get one to happen. All right. A new family is settling in our town right here. Very good. We have a messenger. Oh, wow. So these people are offering a whole bunch of stuff. So let's check our supply. We only have 100 lime. So we're going to want to buy a lot of lime. But again, I don't want to mess with the negative too much here. How are we doing on iron? I don't think we have too much. 24 again, so we're going to need more. Let's try another 500 or so. Not worried about cows and pigs, but I do want some honey. Let's try 500 maybe. Now, before I do that, we can sell some potatoes, hopefully. 267, how many do we have here? 900. We don't have any over here, so we can sell. Well, that's really not much, but we can sell 500 potatoes. Textile, how are we looking here? No, we don't have any textile because they already finished all of it. All right, well, that was quick. I don't think we're selling textile here. Are we? No, we're not. Flour, do we have any flour? We don't. Okay. Well, let's just hope. Okay, we spent 260, I believe, and we are getting 40 back. So it's minus 220. That'll put us at minus 980, which is about as close as we should probably get. Anybody working here yet? No. Wonder why that is. Well, the vacancies will go away soon enough. These gentlemen are fishing. If we don't need... boats are looking okay. We can actually go ahead and get rid of this guy. We don't need him to be working there. Oh, we have our first person working in the mining camp. So let's see what this guy does. Mining stone. Where exactly is he going to mine stone? Because we have an entire quarry over here. Oh, where in the world is he going? He's going to go all the way down here. That's pretty funny. So why would he not go for the limestone that's right there? That just doesn't make any sense, but then again, I don't understand how this mechanic works entirely yet, so it's possible that's just a design feature. Let's see if he... Okay, so now he's pretty much done. This is why we have to have houses over here, because now he's going to be useless for the next little while. But no, that was the goal I wanted to accomplish majorly in today's episode, so it's already May of 1726. I'm going to let you guys go about the rest of your day, but as always, thank you very much for watching with me and being a part of this game playing experience. It's always a pleasure. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.